Welcome to Saju Matthew Online Safety University.
It is the responsibility of every employer to provide adequate firefighting measures at workplace. Already while discussing the fire chapter, we discussed about various active and passive fire protection systems. Now, in addition to this active and passive fire protection system, it is the responsibility of every employer to provide suitable exit routes. You know what is exit route? Exit route, in the sense, in case of an emergency, people should be able to evacuate from a building, from a compartment to a safer place. Normally, the safer place is known as assembly point. So, it is the responsibility of every employer to provide a suitable exit route in order to the people to escape in case of an emergency from a building. That is, so exit route need to be maintained properly. It is the responsibility of every safety manager, every employer or employer representative to maintain unobstructed exit routes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I have one doubt, one
Please,
question.
please.
So my question is, what are the factors to be considered while designing exit routes?
Yeah, very good question. What are the factors to be considered while designing exit routes? See, first of all, while designing an exit route must be wide enough, well lit, free from obstruction. It is better to have two exit routes. The exit route must be very close to the workstation. In an exit route, there are three portions: exit access, exit door, and exit discharge. Exit access is the place where the employee is working. From there to the exit door, that route is known as exit access. Then exit door, it's also known as exit or exit door. From the exit door to the assembly point is known as exit discharge. All the three portions must be, see, while you are designing an exit route, the exit access must be near to the workstation. The exit door must be opening in the line of travel. It must be opening outwards actually. It must be opening in the line of travel. Exit route must be clearly marked. If two identical doors are there, the door which is not used as an exit to be marked with not an exit. Otherwise people will have panic and they will get confused during the emergency. So if two identical doors are there, the door which is not used as an exit should be marked with not an exit. Exit route must be made of fire resistant material. And the exit door especially should be made of fire resistant material. It must be opening in the line of travel and should not be controlled by any electronics or mechanical devices. It should be manually operated. Exit route should have adequate illumination. All unprotected edges are to be protected with the guardrails. Open holes are to be covered. And the exit route, on the exit route, the building route map should be given. Emergency lighting arrangement should be provided on the exit route. The exit route must be sufficient enough for number of people occupying the building. And it is better to have, that's why I told you it is better to have two exit routes so that what happens, maximum people can be evacuated in minimum time. That's why, so exit route must be wide enough, it must be sufficient, adequate enough for the number of occupants in the building. Exit route must be directly ending to the assembly point. This assembly point is the place where people can take a shelter in case of an emergency. So exit route should be directly, it must be ending to the assembly point. Under any cost, under any circumstances, assembly point should not be used for any purpose. Nowadays, people are using it for vehicle parking and all. So, under any circumstances, assembly point should not be used for any purpose other than what it is designed for. Now, while in the assembly point itself, one more thing you have to make sure the assembly point, when people are gathering, it should not block the emergency rescue team, because there must be a provision for the emergency rescue team to access the building in case of an emergency for the firefighting purpose, evacuation purpose. They should be given an access to the building. So the people should not block the emergency rescue team. And even in the exit route, there must be a fire point and a firefighting arrangement should be there. Fire detection system should be there, like smoke detectors, heat detectors, flame detectors should be there, and fire extinguishers are to be provided on exit routes. Exit route marking should be there. And even in the assembly point, there must be a fire point with the fire extinguishers, and even emergency procedure should be displayed in the assembly points clearly. Clear? So while designing an exit route must be wide enough, well lit, free from obstruction. the exit route must be made of fire resistant material, and it should not be decorated with any flammable and combustible material. I have seen many people using flower pots on the exit route, and they are keeping their photocopier on the exit route. Exit route should not be used for any purpose other than what it is designed for. Exit route should not be used for any purpose other than what it is designed for. All unprotected edges are to be protected, open holes are to be covered, or the anti-protection and adequate guardrails are to be provided. Guardrails should have top rail and mid rail, clear. Adequate illumination should be provided. Emergency illumination also should be provided. The exit distance should be minimum. Actually, the exit route should be provided in such a way that people should be able to evacuate from the building with the minimum time to the assembly point. There must be a fire marshal on the assembly point to have head count. See, whether everybody has evacuated or not, to check that we need a fire marshal. He is the one counting the head count, doing the head count during the emergency. These are the factors you have to consider. And one more thing, you have to consider the legal requirement with respect to exit routes. And in addition to that, exit route must be clearly marked with the fluorescent paint. In case of a shutdown of illumination, then also people should be able to evacuate from the building with the help of emergency lamps, and the exit route should be marked clearly with the fluorescent paint. Clear? And this exit route, the exit route which you are providing, additional consideration you have to give depending upon the nature of the operation. What type of material, hazardous material you are handling, depending upon the nature of your operation and hazard and risk associated with, you have to design exit routes accordingly. Even while providing fire safety training to the people, awareness to be given to them, where is the exit route, how to evacuate the building, how far it is, which is their nearest exit route. This marking should be given in each compartment. These are the factors you have to consider with us while designing an exit route. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.